Hey, it's me, your friendly neighborhood Iron Man with that big D&D energy. It's been a while. I missed you. We all missed you. I've just had so many hands in so many different cookie jars. It makes it sound like I have a bunch of hands. That there's just so many projects in the works right now, along with work and everything else. It's pretty hard to edit these episodes alone. But, you know, I've got my friends, I've got my family helping me in the background there. So it's all good. Hopefully we'll be able to start releasing these episodes more frequently. Be sure to look out for our next show, which is probably going to be coming up later this month or the beginning of next month, called Plus Weird. It's a tabletop RPG based on the game Monster of the Week. It is a Monster Hunter show set in Chicago in the 80s. We're going to bring in a couple new friends to play the game with us that are professional actors based in New York and Chicago as well. So that's going to be a really good time. Be sure to keep an eye out for that. In the meantime, while I'm editing episodes, we've also released a new Twitch channel that we are going to start playing live sessions at. So that way, we can kind of have like a little side session that you guys can enjoy and listen to with all the characters you know and love. And then I can have more time to edit the episodes and release them. Go check it out. It's twitch.tv/Big DND Energy with the N in DND spelled out. Twitch.tv/Big DND Energy with the N in DND spelled out. Also, I know, and you're going to hear this later in the episode, I know that it's called Boulet now, okay? I know it's called Boulet, not Bulette, Boulet. But, you know, just a heads up. Dustin, you said you wanted to...
All right, everybody. Welcome to that big D&D energy. I'm your host with the most, with the coast, Candyman, Dustin Sullivan.
Oh, there's only 3 rhymes there. Okay.
Hey, do I interrupt you when you're doing your stupid-ass host fucking speech? No.
Yes, all the time.
That's fucking false. False. Don't do it. Lying. All right, everyone, welcome to that big D&D energy, the podcast.
What are you doing? You're calling for lying?
See, this is why I don't do names at the beginning of the episode. If you want to know who's doing this podcast, go to our website, thatbigddenergy.com.
Designed by me, your host, Wesley Van Hoosen.
Hello.
Ignored by me, your player,
and
Dustin
thank
Sullivan.
you for coming to Antiques Are Great.
No, okay, we're getting started. All right, so I'm going to do a short recap for you guys really quick.
Good, because I don't know what the fuck we're doing.
Yeah, you guys were at the Shinobi Stragglers hideout, and Hales introduced you to Po Ryusei, the leader of the Shinobi Stragglers, who said, in turn for you looting some sail skiffs, which are like these sand surfing vehicles from the Red Jack Gang or the Greer Ghouls, they would be able to trek you into the center of the desert where the sandstorm is, where you believe one of the materia resides. You guys were sent by Poe and one of his men, Boyd, to try and retrieve it from one of their bases, which was hidden underneath a stable in a garage. And you guys fought your way in, and it turns out Boyd was a double agent working for Ember, the leader of the Red Jack Gang. Also there in attendance was the leader of the Greer Ghouls, Zoya. You guys managed to get yourselves trapped in some sand, had a really tough fight with Ember and her boys, and Zoya and her boys, his boys, whatever, and you ended up winning, but, like, I think, did someone get knocked out? I can't remember.
No,
like, you guys had a real hard
remember
time with that fight.
Nezran couldn't keep it in his pants.
Yeah, you straight
Agreed.
up fell for Ember, huh?
Agreed. I very much so. And she burnt me. She burnt me good.
Yeah, I decided to keep her alive for any love interest side plot stories that might happen. Who knows?
You just gave him hope.
So you guys currently find yourselves in this hidden underground garage underneath some stables in Houston, and you look around and I told you this earlier in the previous episode, you do see 5 of these really nice looking sail skiffs, and each has a large rudder and Razor floats on either
Rudder.
side to either side to easily glide you through sand. They almost look like pontoon boats, just to give you a better idea of aesthetically how they look, but with sails. In the center of the deck, on a wooden column behind the sails, sits a crystal ball, and it's almost hollow, but it has another orb floating on the inside of it. In front of that column, directly below the sails, is a metal canister with a hole in the top of it. Each of these looks pretty strong and sturdy, almost brand new. Something, however, as you're kind of inspecting them, occurs to you. None of you know how to sail these things. What do you do?
Well, personally, I am great at sailing. As we already know from... out of all of us, I have the most sailing experience, granted. It didn't go well.
You are a smith.
But I'm still alive!
You're right, but she did technically get some sailing experience. Or, sorry, he did technically get some sailing experience in his backstory. So I will allow that. However, these are kind of different vehicles altogether where you were riding these literally on the sand.
Listen, you said sail, and I have sailed. Not well, but I have sailed.
Okay, then in that case... Flint, you can give me an investigation check. Or a history check, whichever's better for you.
That's a 12.
A 12. You look around the boat, the skiff, I should say, and this is an entirely different, mechanism to you. You get the rudder, you understand, that's for the steering portion of it, but you don't exactly know how to get the skiff moving. You don't know what the orb is in the center. You don't know what the canister does. The sails are just kind of dead. They're furled open and ready for wind or something, but that's all you can really gather with a 12.
Holy shit! Now I know why I'm a cleric. I think I have a spell for this. Let's see here.
To make the boat run?
Do you really? The make the boat run spell.
Is there any... How far away are we from the shuriken hideout?
Looks about 20 feet.
The Shinobi Stragglers?
No, that's thank you, yes. Shinobi Stragglers.
No, the Shurikens, their logo, that's really good that you remembered that. I would say not incredibly far. However, if you're thinking about pushing this fucking thing, you would need, a team. A big team of people.
So, hypothetically, if I screamed at the boat...
Hold on. Go on.
Let's see here. 3 times as loud as normal.
I swear to God, if you say thaumaturgy, this boat is going to somehow magically fall on top of you. From a stopped position.
My attorney has advised me not to...
Okay, alright. Does anyone else have any ideas?
I'm going to hop up onto the boat, and I'm going to go approach the orb that has the inner orb, and I'd like to make an Arcana check, if I can.
Absolutely.
Are the sails jacked up in this thing?
No, they look... everything on each of these skiffs looks brand new. What'd you get on your Arcana?
Okay, you're gonna think that I'm dumb.
Already
I'm
do.
On D&D Beyond, where do I click to make the Arcana check?
So literally on your character sheet, under your skills, there should be something labeled Arcana, and then next to that is the button.
Scott, you're making us look like fucking noobs up in here.
You click on the word Arcana if you're gonna use the dice on the thing.
I think that also works.
I had 2 spell slots I didn't know I needed to fill, so I just added Gust of Wind.
Hey!
Interesting. Wesley, give me an Arcana check as well.
24.
Okay.
6.
Fucking
6.
noob.
This orb, Nezran, is a very well-made, purely aesthetic piece of glass.
I pick
Very
it up.
Very nice.
I wave to everyone. I go.
Oh, you cannot pick it up. It is affixed to this center column.
I pat it, and I mention to everyone. Nah, I don't know what this is.
Wesley, you walk up as Nezran is just trying to figure this shit out. And with that roll you got, you touch this orb. And you can feel a magical, reaction in your hands.
These balls.
And have you guys ever seen those, plasma balls, those orbs where, the electric shoots out? It's kind of like that.
Can I try something?
Wesley, you feel as though...
This huge ball is giving me such a thrill.
Yes. Wesley, you feel as though if you were to pump some magic into this thing,
I'm a pump
something will happen that will make this boat move. I will tell you this, if you use any of your spell slots, you will activate this boat.
Activate as in, makes it go?
Yes.
Then make it go, brah.
Okay. Well, I am going to cast Gust of Wind.
Nice.
So, I will say that anytime you use just, a spell slot, it doesn't have to be a specific spell. That will get it moving.
Oh! So
however,
I can just use up a spell slot.
Yes, so that's basically you channeling energy into this orb. As soon as you do, it lights up this amber brownish color, and that metal contraption in front of it underneath the sails starts spinning wildly, and a small, you can feel the wind coming off of it, but this small tornado forms beneath the sails, and the skiff starts moving forward rapidly.
What the fuck is this? Treasure Planet?
So it starts moving forward, and it's headed toward the garage door that leads upward. The sand is going uphill through this garage door, which you can assume goes out into the desert. However, the door is still closed, and the boat
as we're rushing
crashes
up,
into the wall.
I lean over to Candyman. Candyman, let's take care of this! And I grab him, and I attempt to throw him in front of the skiff.
And
You throw Candyman in front of the skiff?
Yes.
No, hey, real quick. No, he doesn't.
I do.
Okay, cool.
I absolutely do.
Okay, make a strength. Throw both of you strength contest.
If I fucking
9.
9.
8. Fuck.
You got an 8?
Yeah, because I got
strength
5
is
plus,
your thing.
Well, I have a +3 and I rolled a 5, motherfucker.
That's so funny. Candyman, make a dexterity saving throw.
God damn it. 20.
20? Okay, cool.
That's a nat 20 then. Wait, no, it's not.
Dirty 20.
I forgot what a nat 20 is.
Nezran pushes you in the path of this skiff as as Eros is just haphazardly making it go forward, and you don't even notice as he's pushing you, and you fall into the path of this thing, and you manage to duck and roll out of the way just in time, so it passes by you.
Alright, well, I immediately
that
get
would have
up,
hurt you quite a bit, but yeah.
and I look at fucking dipshit, and I go, "You come get a taste."
So let's resolve this first.
That's a classic
Eros,
line, folks.
You are the only one on this skiff, and it just rams straight into the door, which opens it, but at the same time you've crashed this skiff into the wall. You don't take any damage, but the skiff did.
Yeah.
And it's not looking great. You
running
have 4 skiffs left.
I start running towards the next skiff.
Okay.
Follow me, guys! We got another one, it's okay.
Well, we should probably open the door before we light another one up.
The door is now open.
Oh,
and it's
good.
you can see the desert and everything.
I'm gonna fire an Eldritch Blast and try to light the skiff remains on fire so that no one sees.
Jesus Christ!
Can that do a double whammy and activate the other skiff?
Well, hold on. Why doesn't Scott just use prestidigitation to open the door?
Was that? Did you say breast-digitation?
Prestidigitation.
The door's already open.
I am summoning fake boobs to be everywhere.
Breast-digitation.
Well, I was trying to get Candy to run ahead of
Breast-milkitation.
the skiff and then open it up. It's going to be a really cool moment.
Breast-masturbation.
Okay, so you light this skiff on fire. Now there's a fucking fire in the doorway. Do you all get on another skiff?
Not if it's wooden,
Yeah.
dumbass.
Okay, so who's steering? Like, you obviously gather someone needs to
I would like
use
to
the
put
rudder.
the fire out.
Oh, yeah? How are you going to do that, bud?
Blow,
Big old boat fire.
blow on it.
It does nothing.
No,
I'm not even going to make you roll
let
for
him
it.
try.
Did you say blow on it?
Yeah.
He did.
Let him try.
Wow.
Okay,
I find-
who's steering?
I find a bucket.
I sit
I jump
on
into the ocean.
skiff that is not moving and watch Candyman blow his fucking brains out.
Wow, it's a good thing I didn't know if I'm going to have enough stuff to fill this episode with, because that would have been real sad. I should have overachieved by knowing you guys would fill it for me. Sweet. I like to blow on it. Okay, you blow on it and it makes it hotter. Who's gonna steer this thing?
I would like to go to Nezaran and throw Nezaran on the fire.
Do you want to throw Nezaran in the fire?
I would like to do this.
No.
No, I like to change it. I would like to use Nezaran like a windmill, and I'm going to throw him around and make air as fast as I can, and then
Okay.
make the fire go out.
Sweetheart.
Will the
Okay,
group
so
get
you-
out of the
Did you go
fire?
to
No
high
one
school?
knows. Today's episode is brought to you by Hot Tamales because Aaron told me to eat a softer food.
Jesus Christ. As you go to grab Nezran for revenge, basically, up at the top of that hill that you guys slid down into that, like, quicksand trap,
Bullshit.
you hear the words, "Halt!" And you look up, and you see Queen Angela Oakley, donned in full armor, this golden dragonborn with an eye patch. Trailing her at her side is some of the royal guard. And you look up and see all of this happening, and she says, "Don't make another move. I was told by the Greer ghouls that you attacked them for no reason,
Fake news.
and I'm just trying to understand what you're doing at their base here. Give me a good reason why we shouldn't arrest you right now."
And I make my way slowly back towards the other.
Please, don't fucking move. Don't you back up. You need to start talking now.
We're here
Your Majesty,
because we want to be here.
Are you working with the Shinobi Stragglers?
absolutely not. And I make
Yeah.
a
You running with them?
I am
Yes.
offended that you would even ask me that.
I was going to say both of you make a deception check.
26.
Jesus fuck.
Found it. Oh, I have 8. Plus,
8. You got an 8? Oh boy.
That's
So-
half of that is a +5.
She looks at all of you and says, some of you might not be, but Candy, I know that your sister runs with that gang, and
What you talking
I
about,
know
my
you
sister?
probably are too. I'm talking about your sister. I'm the queen.
That's it. I'm done with this shit. I take my bow and arrow out.
Hold on. And do what?
I pull my bow. I just pull my bow out, and I go, "Don't talk about my sister."
2 of the guards draw their swords and then raise their shields and get in front of the queen, and then another 2 behind her take out their crossbows
Oh,
and
wow.
aim them directly at your party.
And then I say, "Come get a taste."
And
Wow,
as he
two
says
two
that,
classic lines dropped.
as he says that, I'm gonna cast Prestidigitation and summon a swarm of like bright lights to flash across their face.
Okay.
This
Let's
is a really
go,
bad
bro.
idea.
And then when he
Like-
does that, I throw my sword of rebound out those little bitch asses.
Okay.
No, no.
Okay, everybody
No,
roll
da-
initiative.
da. This is not gonna happen. I cast command on Candyman, and I say, drop.
Okay, what does he need to do in order? I will allow this. Okay, so what does he need to be in order to, like, not do your command?
He needs to roll a wisdom saving throw of 14 or higher. So basically,
14 or higher?
it has
Okay.
to be someone other than Candyman.
Candyman, make a wisdom saving throw.
8.
8. Candyman,
Bullshit. I fucking hate
drop
this game.
your sword, and as you drop your sword, it actually, by itself, goes directly into your sheath.
Then
And then the queen says, I would highly recommend that you drop your weapons so we can take you in nice and quiet, and we can talk about everything that's been going on. As you know, I've had to hire some of the Greer ghouls in order to protect this town. I can't have you attacking my mercenaries, you understand? So you're gonna come in, and we're gonna take you nice and quiet, you understand?
I disagree.
I walk forward, slowly, towards Queen, and I walk within 10 feet of her, and guard my hands up in the air. Oh, mighty Angela of the Oakley. And I get down on my knees, and I push my hand into the sand and say, we're just trying to save the world. Can you forgive us?
Go ahead and make me a persuasion check.
21.
Nice.
21.
Fuck you.
She looks at you, groveling in the sand, lights dancing in the air, and she says, listen, I know y'all came here with, the Silent Sentinels and everything like that, and I know that you're here on the private business of trying to gather that stone or materia or what have you, and I don't know nothing about that, but I can't have you causing all this ruckus in my town. So, I'm gonna need you to just leave the building, and we'll pretend like when I got here, I didn't find you. You understand?
Majesty, you want us to leave the building? I understand. And as I say that, I scoop up the sand and throw it in the face of the nearest guard.
Oh,
and
no.
shout to everyone, let's go, people!
Okay, cool. So, 2 of the guards get some sand in their eyes. That's great. I'm not even gonna make you roll for that. I will say, if you guys are about to steal a sand skiff, or a sail skiff, you are gonna have to do so very quickly. Roll initiative.
Fuck. Oh, shit.
I will make the 2 guards that you threw sand at do it at disadvantage.
Nat 20.
Holy shit.
16.
You always get nat 20s on initiative. It's so
4.
funny to me. 13. Flint, if you ever command me again, I will royally put my
You'll
foot up
what?
your fucking ass.
I'll just tell you to drop, and
Do you
you'll
have
to drop.
Hey, do you have ears? I just told you what I would do.
And you know what I'm gonna do? I'm
Nothing.
gonna make you grovel, bitch.
I'm gonna fucking murder you by the end of this goddamn campaign. Royally, you're all gonna be dead, and I'm gonna be the only one standing. I might.
Can you talk like that in my ear when you're murdering me?
I give you a shot. So we're trying to kill these fuckers now?
No, we're trying to get away.
Nope.
Cool. All right. Up at the top of the order is Eros. Eros, you see these guards trying to react to everything going on. What do you do?
Well,
I will say this: the sail skiffs are not far from you. You are like right next to one. I want to say it's like 10 feet away from you.
I'm going to the sail skiff.
Absolutely. Okay, cool. So you make it all the way to the sail skiff. Do you man the orb? I guess is the best way to put
I'll always
that.
man the orb.
Absolutely. There it is. All right. Cool. So you obviously you don't want to put any magic into it now, only because none of your other companions are on the sail skiff at the moment.
I'm on one. Why is he on a separate one?
Okay. So yeah, I will say that. Okay, you're on the sail skiff at the moment. In that case, what do you do? Anything else?
Am I on the same one as?
Yes,
Flint?
I will say you're on the same one as Flint. Flint was
I'm
the
gonna
only other
say,
person on a sail skiff.
Hey, butt munches, come here.
And that's your turn.
No, wait. I'm gonna redo it. I have a better line.
Oh yeah.
Get in, we're going shopping.
Solid. Okay. Cool.
better.
Next in the order, Flint, do you want to do anything? You are on the sail skiff currently. Nobody is manning the rudder. What do you do?
Supposing that I start the sail skiff, what is the likelihood that my companions could run and jump into the sail skiff?
So I will say that anytime you pump a spell slot into this thing, it moves at about 40 feet. So it moves it quite quickly. this thing gets moving. So I would say that nobody would be able to make it onto this thing as you're moving it.
So, can I cast a spell without moving the sail skiff?
Sure.
Cool. I'm gonna cast a level 2 command? No, I'm not. Yes, I am. I'm gonna cast a level 2 command.
Okay. What command is it, and at who?
Angela Oakley, and before I do this, I say, I'm so sorry, Your Highness. And I tell her and her favorite card to halt.
So you can use this on 2 people?
Yes.
Okay.
That's why I cast the second level.
She's got a pretty high wisdom, so let's see what happens here. She does not pass. And then the guard also does not pass. We'll say that was one of the guards in the back next to her drawing their crossbows. Cool. Next in the order is the queen, and she is just sitting there. She's going to try to make another wisdom saving throw to get out of that. Okay, that one she succeeds, but that is her whole turn getting out. So she has to halt there and stand there. She does not move, but she looks at your entire party with, as you can see on her face, great disdain. Not anger, just like ready to rumble, but knows that she has to stand there for a very limited amount of time. The guard on her right that was readying a crossbow does the same, and actually didn't have the ability to raise the crossbow in time before you casted that spell. So they're actually also not going to get to attack. Next in the order is Candyman. You are about 20 feet away from this sail skiff.
Here's what I would like to do. I would like to take rope that's in my pocket, tie it to the bottom of the bow on my arrow, put the bow on put the arrow on my bow, shoot it across, and then swing like Tarzan to the sail skiff.
You are on flat ground, like you could just walk to it.
I would like to do it my way.
Okay,
You're
cool.
less than 20 feet.
Do I fucking tell you how to do your wizard shit? Let me do my Candyman shit the way I want to fucking do it.
So you shoot. First of all, I'm gonna need a, like, I don't even know how to do this. Go ahead and give me, like, a dex check to see if you hit the wall and the ceiling at the exact axis in which you need to swing across the flat floor to get to the sail skiff. And if you fail the dex check, I'm gonna make sure that when you swing, your knees are gonna drag on the ground, like, for sure.
18.
18. Okay, so you get it pretty in the middle between you and the sail skiff, and you manage to, like, use your strength to climb up the rope enough to make it look like you can swing across this flat surface.
Yeah.
And it looks very weird. I don't care how high. You could get a nat 20 dex check, and it would be the weirdest looking fucking thing that any adult person in this world has ever done.
It looks almost like you're doing it like in a kid's play area.
100%.
And you're like getting into the sand.
And you swing across the floor to the sail skiff, and I will say with an 18, you land quite well on the sail skiff. What do you do as you land on this thing?
I cut the sail skiff off because we want to take it, right?
So there is still the problem of, like, nobody is at the rudder steering this thing. So I would say that you can either man the rudder or just, like, stand on the skiff.
I'll man the rudder.
Okay.
Oh,
Candyman mans the rudder. Got it. Awesome. Next in the order
But after
is,
I make my acrobatic move, I look back at the team and I go, all in a day's work, bitches.
Hold on. A rudder? It's not just like a big... Is it a sail skiff?
Yeah.
So then aren't you just pulling the masts?
No, so it's like...
You know, like Moby Dick style.
So this thing, actually, I'm glad that you asked. You notice that not only can you move this thing left and right, you can also move it like up and down on an axis so that it can go into the sand, and you steer it, and it's bladed so that it can work in the sand, sort of like the floats on either side of the boat as well.
You ever seen Aladdin?
You ever seen Aladdin? You know, the scene with the sail skiff in the desert where Genie is steering it.
Although in the TV show they do that. They have a boat that sails on the sand.
Regardless, next in the order is one of the guards with a crossbow. He's gonna he's gonna take a shot at Nezran for sure.
Which one is halted?
It's the other guard.
Okay.
Yeah. There were 4 of them. And he gets a 5 plus 7. That's a 12. Did the 12 hit you?
Does not.
No? Great. Awesome. As you're running toward the sail skiff... God, he had a plus 7 to hit. This is bullshit. As you're running toward the sail skiff, you see an arrow fly past you, Nezran, and it is your turn.
I am going to lean back over my shoulder as I'm running, fire off 2 Eldritch Blasts, not at anyone, just at the feet of the guard.
Suppressing fire, got it,
yeah,
cool.
And cause great big
exploding
plumes
sand
of smoke. And I'm going to call to the queen and go, we will take care of the Greer ghouls for you so that you don't have to rely on corrupt elves. And then I'm going to climb onto the thing.
And then I yell, yeah!
Solid hype, man. Cool. So yeah, you're all on this sail skiff now. The next people in the order are the guards that rolled worse than you, Nezran. They're going to start sliding down the sand hill, and let me see if they notice the quicksand trap. Wow, they do not. Holy shit. Okay.
Quicksand, it's quick.
I'm rolling real bad right out the gate. Love this, loving it. Okay, cool. They managed to get themselves in the quicksand and are waist deep in it and are trying to trudge forward, but that is their entire turn. I will say at this point in the initiative, it is starting over. If you would like to get out of here, the door is open. There is a flaming sail skiff in the doorway. You can choose to escape if you'd like.
I vote. I'm getting ready to power up a spell, a big old slot of spells.
Okay, cool. So you
stick it on in.
You Eros decide to pump a spell slot into this thing, and
We're going, bitches!
Takes off. And just for clarification purposes, you guys launch over this hill into the desert with the town of Hustan behind you. You know the general direction of which the Shinobi Stragglers base is. So, Candyman, I'll say that you start, as you land on the ground, sailing in that direction. You turn it, and you get going. And you kind of stay on the outskirts of Hustan, sailing around the edge of the town, all the way back to the Shinobi Stragglers base. As you're approaching it, everybody go ahead and give me a perception check.
Nat 20.
Okay.
Holy shit. 16.
13.
Sit.
Okay.
6.
Yeah, with that nat 20, Flint, you start sailing toward the Shinobi Stragglers base.
Wait, hold on. It's not just a nat 20. It's a nat 20 plus 6, which is 26.
I don't care. You start sailing toward the Shinobi Stragglers base, and you see smoke coming from there. And you can hear, like, blades clashing and...
Oh no, the shitter was full.
Oh no,
and
hails.
things of that nature. What do you do?
Well, first I tell my team, and then I ask, do we go in? Do we drive around?
I think that Hale should be a part of this. Whatever we're going into, she's in there. We should protect her. She's Candyman's family. We're doing this not only for the world, but we're doing this to help Candyman's family.
Yeah, Candyman has not noticed any of this with that roll he got. He's just like he's vibing, sailing right now. He's just like super happy. He's getting the hang of this shit.
Is that a bird?
I go, okay, do we tell him?
This is
like a
the
falcon.
happiest day of his life. How are we going to tell him?
I go over to Flint and I go, wouldn't you want to know if your family was in danger?
Hey guys, there's a falcon over here.
Oh, wow. We'll be
And
right
as he
there.
says that, I call over, I go, shut up!
No.
I mean, I feel like we're in a animated Mulan situation where, like,
Do you think falcons fuck other birds or just falcons?
As
I
he
don't-
says that, there's a falcon that flies over, and I fire off an Eldritch Blast, and I kill it, and it falls down. And I go, not anymore, they don't, be quiet.
Yikes.
I go,
Damn, that's right. That was aggressive
okay,
as
but
shit.
like, for real though, I feel
Pretty
like
cool,
we're
though.
about to roll in, and it's gonna be animated Mulan style, and like, do we want to let him know, like, hey, there's smoke, everyone's probably dead, and you're probably gonna find your sister's doll on the ground?
No.
Do y'all think we got any water here?
I think that we should go in there and try to save Hales. We should at very least try to find something. We have no idea where in this storm we're supposed to go. People that we can trust are the Shinobi Stragglers. Strikers?
Stragglers.
Thank you. Stragglers are the Shinobi Stragglers. Hales is a part of them. And Candyman deserves to have his family saved. Or to
Oh,
the
no,
very
no,
least.
no. I'm not saying, like, not go. I'm just saying, do we tell Candyman, the bird watcher?
I flip the timer as you guys are headed toward
I see
this
what you're
base.
saying. I see what
An
you're
Yeah.
saying.
arrow flies at the sail skiff and hits the deck, and just kind of
Hit the
buries
deck!
into the wood. And you all look up and you see one of the Greer ghouls, bowmen up there aiming for your sail skiff. But as he's reloading his bow, one of the Shinobi Stragglers that you saw on the way to their secret base that was on the roof, attacks this guy. And you just see, you look at the rooftops and you just see a bunch of people duking it out, with all the people that were kind of following you alleyway to alleyway as you walked up to the base. So you guys pull up to the back of the building where you exited, going to the Red Jack Gang's stables, and you just hear a ruckus down this back exit, down the stairs. What do you go in?
So what you're saying is, we're cruising down the alley with our sand skiff.
Yeah,
Okay.
with your woes.
I lean over to Candyman. Candyman, the Stragglers are under attack. Hales is in there.
You see all the sand that's around here, bro?
Christ.
I fire off another Eldritch Blast, this time right next to Candyman's face.
Oh, shit.
Hey, buddy. Buddy.
What the fuck,
Hales is
Ezra?
in danger. Come
Yeah.
on.
Huh,
Hales
what?
is in danger.
Where?
You
Let's go.
decided
Candyman.
To... Oh, God.
Candyman charges down the stairs to the doorway to the back entrance of their secret hideout,
For who's
and he kicks down the door, and you are all following in tow. You see just this massive bar fight happening, basically. People are getting thrown over tables, there are broken glasses shattering everywhere over the backs of heads.
There's men fighting in mud.
And it doesn't take you very... There's men fighting in mud. And it doesn't take you very long to see, in the center of the room, standing at like 8-point-something feet tall, Po Ryusei just fucking bodying these mercenaries around him left and right, just going into a rage. Looks like he's a barbarian of some kind. And you see behind him is Hales, who is just shooting off arrow after arrow, trying to knock down as many people as she can, just go into town. And she makes eye contact with you, Candyman, and taps the shoulder of Poe, and he clears a path of just people and bodies to get over to you two. And while all of this fighting is happening, Poe looks at Hales and says, you've got to get out of here. You've got to take your brother and the group and go wherever you need to get out of here, whether it's following them on their quest or taking the sail skiff and going into hiding, whatever you need to do, but leave. I will take care of things here. And Hales hugs Poe and looks at him and says, You better come back alive or I'm going to be real pissed and kill you myself. And Poe smiles and says, I will. Now go. And he looks at you, Candyman, and says, take care of her. Get out.
Always do.
And he turns around and continues swinging his large fucking fists at any man he sees, almost disregarding his own members. And Hales, with tears in her eyes, starts walking up the stairs to the back entrance. And without looking at any of you, says, I'm driving, and gets...
The fuck
Shut
you
the
are?
fuck up, Candy. I am driving that sail skiff. You don't even know where we're going, do you?
Alright, you can drive.
Damn straight. And she gets on this sail skiff and looks at the rest of you and says, well, you coming?
I jump onto the sail skiff. Follow you anywhere, ma'am.
Good. We're going to be heading toward the wall, boys and girls. And she looks at you, Eros, and says, you going to be powering this thing or what?
Boom, baby.
Great. She has a satchel on her back and throws it down onto the floor and says, ain't no time to rest up, but there are some potions in there if you need them.
I turn my slot on for you.
Yep. So this is the this is the time. If any of you are a little low on health, there are a couple potions in there, potions of healing. So who needs it?
Your boy Candyman does.
Great.
I'm low on health, and I would say Candyman's low on health, but I don't know where Eros and Flint are sitting at.
I'm good.
I got all but 3 points of my health.
Okay. So I'll say...
Is this just for our HP? It's not going to replenish any of our other stuff?
It's just for HP.
Got it.
Eros, go ahead and roll me a d4.
2.
2? There are 2 potions of healing in this bag. Along with some other bug out stuff that she has. She's got her bow and arrow in there, any other weapons she might have. But yeah, this looks like a pretty stock standard bug out bag. As you guys are sifting through the bag, she says, we're going directly to the sand wall and we're not making any pit stops. I know you guys need to get to that storm.
But
right?
I gotta go to the bathroom.
There's no time. And then, Eros, do you punch it?
Slot. The slot's on.
Slot's on. All right. So you guys, are charging through the desert. Now you make a speedy start off. And as you guys are going, she steers it in the direction, that you all need to go, which is kind of northwest toward the center of Teehas. And she says, listen, it's not going to be an easy ride. We're going to try to lose, any monsters we might encounter in the dunes. It's going to take us, it's about 300 feet away. And as she says that, everyone go ahead and make me a perception check again.
God damn it. 4.
12.
Oh,
Candyman, there are a lot of falcons out today.
No, it's
14.
No, it's actually 3. It's actually 3. I forgot I have a -1 on that. So it's 3.
13.
Dude, I think there's turtle over there.
No, it's just a rock.
The sail skiff hits it.
I don't know. Oh shit, it's dead now. Bye, Freddy.
Eros, what'd you get?
Dose, I got a 12.
12. Okay, we got a 12, 14 for Flint. What did you get?
I thought
13.
that was 22.
13. Okay, with the 14, actually, that and anything 13 or higher, you guys, I'll say, all notice now, peeling out of Houston are 3 more sail skiffs. Very similar to the ones that you have. However, each one has the emblem of the Red Jack Gang. And not the Guerrero Ghouls, and they are coming for you. Here's how this is going to work. You guys need to make it across 300 feet of land. This sail skiff moves 40 feet at a time. Every time it is your sail skiff's turn, you are going to have to use this orb to move that 40 feet through the sand. These guys are hot on your tail. So, everyone roll initiative. I'm going to make a collective initiative roll for every sail skiff.
7.
22.
22.
3.
Not 20.
Jesus.
I feel like I got lost. Is the sail skiff a boat, and we're in a separate
It's a sand boat, yes.
each? Okay. But what's the sail skiff then?
That's the...
We're each in a sail skiff.
So, no, you are on this one big pontoon boat-esque thing.
Okay, thank
Yeah.
you.
What did you roll, Candy?
Again, visual learner. A fucking 4.
Okay.
No, I'm sorry, a 3, actually.
Okay. And then, Flint, what did you get?
A 7.
7, cool. So your collective boat score was 52 with that with those 20s, like, definitely helped. 100%. Give me 1 second while I roll initiative of the others.
Wait, what is the 52? I'm confused.
It's the whole boat.
I'm gonna try to do this in a way where your boat is like a collective, and I'll go based off of that roll.
Okay.
So you guys are booking it through this sand, like, very quickly, and then these 3 other sail skiffs come barreling out of the town toward you guys. They actually had 2 of the skiffs roll a better initiative than yours. So we're forever gonna reference your sail skiff as the party boat, just so everybody knows
Woo!
when it's your turn.
Wait, can it be the party barge?
Nope, party boat. Deemed it, called it, canon. It's canon.
What about the
is that
banana
the
boat?
That's the battle you wanted
I'd
to
be
fight?
willing to
Al?
change it to
That
banana
one?
boat.
Oh
Maybe.
yeah,
We'll
we all
talk
got
about it.
bananas.
We did.
I mean,
We're all
She's just
bananas.
We
Let's
do.
just call it that.
We all in universe have bananas.
You all. Yep. Starting equipment. Love it. Gotta have that. Potassium. All right. So, here's how this is going to work. You're going to need to move on your boat's turn. Every one of you are going to get an action. Hales is currently steering the ship, and
oh shit,
Wesley,
I forgot.
Eros is powering it. So the 3 of you are going to have to defend the sail skiff. If it gets damaged in any way, it'll probably slow down. And that goes for the other sail skiffs as well around you, basically. So these 3 sail skiffs come barreling out of the city toward your sail skiff, and first in the order, one of the boats has another group of 4 on it, and 2 of them are going to try and get close enough to your boat to board it.
I got a game plan.
Okay. One of them casts a spell onto his fellow team member, and that team member, let me see. Nezran, go ahead and give me an Arcana check.
I said I had a game plan, and you vividly and
10.
Your turn.
10? With a 10? Yeah, I say that's passing to see. You look at this spell that one of the members of the Red Jack gang is casting on another member, and you can tell that it's the spell Jump. So this other member literally hurdles themselves over to your side, right onto your sail skiff, and is going to get an attack on you, Nezran.
Did they do a crisscross first?
Oh, we'll say, how much did you guys heal from those potions? A potion of healing does 2d4 plus 2.
They jumped.
I only get a 5?
You get... Holy shit. What? That's not...
That's bullshit!
Is that possible? Yeah, it is possible.
4
Holy
plus
shit.
1.
I rolled a 2 and a 1.
I rolled a 1 and a 3, so I have 6 healing, so it's
I'm not doing anything now.
Alright, well, let's see what happens here, gang. This should be fun. So the other one makes it onto the sail skip and is going to attack you, Nezran. They draw out this sword, and it looks like it's got, like, these weird teeth on it. They almost look like shark teeth, but, like, they're kind of a bit... They're slightly off somehow.
Shark
So they're going to
teeth,
attack you with that sword. They roll... And they get an 11 in total. That definitely doesn't hit you, so you manage to save yourself from that. The same thing happens with the other sail skiff, second in the order. It's also going to try to get close enough to you. One of them is going to cast Jump, and then one of them is going to jump on over.
But they got a crisscross first.
This one is going to try to hit Flint. Holy shit, he rolled a 3.
Well, that
oh
sucks.
my god!
For fuck's sake. Okay,
Wow.
cool.
Hey. We're coming back in style after a month away.
So, yeah, that they jump onto the ship, don't get enough of their bearing, and miss completely. Now it's the party boat's turn. So...
The banana boat?
The banana boat's turn. So, we're gonna...
Party boat is coming, and everybody's jumping.
Here's how we're gonna do this. The people getting attacked are gonna go first. So we'll start with Nezran. Nezran, what would you like to do?
I'm going to cast Mage Hand, actually, and use it to summon forth a hand and latch onto the tooth sword and try to rip it out of the Red Jack's hand.
So I'm gonna remind you of this as many times as it takes. That thing can do like 10 pounds per square inch of like lifting of anything, I think.
Would it not?
Cannot rip things out of someone's hand forcefully enough to get it out of their hand. I will say, if you want to do this, you can roll like a strength with disadvantage.
No.
No, you're gonna take it
No.
back?
I think you're being a little bitch.
No, hey,
and
if
let
you
him
want to do
fucking
that,
rip-
go for it. I'm game. I'm super game.
As we're hurtling through the desert, I summon for the hand, and I look at it, and I... Sorry, Big.
Wait,
This is
Bigby's
not
hand?
your day. No, it's not.
Oh my god, I was
I
about to
know.
say, that's very
Right?
different.
Yeah. Like,
cool.
I'm
That's
sorry,
very different.
Bigby. One day your time will come.
You hear
And-
a weird purring sound come from the mage hand.
And then I shoot off two extra at,
Oh, sick. Okay,
right
cool.
at the guard in front of me.
Go ahead and roll to see if you hit.
So the first beam is a 5, the second beam is a 15.
The second beam hits. Go ahead and roll your damage for that.
I'm like Iron Man, bro.
10.
10 damage. Fuck. Alright, cool. Next in that order is Flint. Flint, you are being attacked by this person who has just leapt over the big gap of sand to your boat. What do you do?
I'm gonna do Word of Radiance.
Okay.
Argental is the greatest, and I am an idiot.
What do I need? Do I need to roll?
Yes, Constitution 14.
Constitution 14. Alright. Oh my god, they got another 3. Plus 1 is 4, so that's probably not going to do it. Alright, do your thing.
4 plus 2 is 6.
6 damage, okay. Cool.
But it's only 1? Yeah. Wait, hold on. Each creature of your choice that you can see within range. So, as long as they're 5 feet away from me, I can fuck them up.
I'll say that the other Red Jack gang member is on the other side of the boat. They probably would not be within range.
Okay.
Okay. Cool. Next, let's deal with Candyman. You are free on this boat. Who do you want to assist?
Here's what I like to do. How far is the other boat?
The other boat is pretty much right next to your boat. I'll say you could easily make your way to the boat.
Yeah. I'm going to try to do, like, I don't know, give a distraction and try to take over this other boat, maybe if I can.
You're going to take over the other boat?
Yeah. That's my goal.
Okay.
And it's risky. Don't fucking
Yeah, no, go
smell
for it. I'm
this.
very happy about this. This is awesome.
So I'm gonna jump on over to the other boat, or I will attempt to. So I want to run and jump on the other boat. How far is it away?
I'll say
like
across the gap. Let me see here. It's a good like 10, 15 feet somewhere in there. It's a pretty big gap, honestly. It can definitely be cleared. I mean, you're pretty athletic, but go ahead and give me an athletics check. Now remember, if you biff this...
Oh, I'm easy, bro. I'm 25.
25? Oh my god, yeah, you get a good running start, and like these other people that landed on your skiff, like got a spell to assist them to get over here, and they were easily able to make it, but you just, boom, launch off this boat, running start, right onto theirs, and the person who casted the jump spell looks at you in shock, and is trying to ready himself for an attack. What do you do? You're there.
How many enemies are on this boat?
So you've got one person who cast the jump spell on that other person that's on the skiff, and then you got one person steering, and you got one person powering it as well.
All right. So how far is the one steering from me?
Steering, 15 feet away.
And is there one that's within 5 feet of me?
No, the other one I would say is both of the one powering it and the one that cast the jump spell are 10 feet away from you.
All right, I want to throw my sword at the one, because I can't do any more movements, right?
I'd say you can make it to one of the people that are 10 feet away from you.
All right, can I move to the one? I'm going to move towards the one that's steering.
Okay, that one is 15 feet. You will not be able to make it, and the other two will get attacks of opportunity.
All right, so whatever the closest one to me within me 5 feet, I want to move to that one.
Cool. So you can either hit the one that's...
Yeah, so I can take my sword and swing it.
Yeah, you can hit the one that's powering it, or you can hit the one that's, like, got free hands and free time.
I'll hit the one with the free hands that's open, yeah. I'm going to take on that
Yeah,
one.
go ahead and roll to see if you hit.
19.
19? Yeah, that hits. Go ahead and roll your damage. Jesus.
Alright, 6 damage.
6? Okay.
Alright, and then how far is... am I over 20 feet with the one that's steering or powering?
No.
Or what's the
You're
range?
not. You will, if you throw your sword, you will do it at disadvantage.
What can I do?
Yeah, I planned around this so your sword wouldn't do jack shit, and your fireball wouldn't do jack shit either, Nezran.
Well,
Fuck
I'm
your
at a
fireball,
spell slot,
bitch. Yeah, that's right.
Question. So was my jump across, was that part of my movement, or was that part of my action?
Your movement.
So movement, so I took it in action. I can take a bonus
100%
action.
you can.
Alright, can I enable Fighting Spirit?
Of course.
And then I'm going to give myself attack advantage on weapon attack rolls till the end of my current turn and give myself 5 temporary HP.
Okay, and then I believe you have a second round of attacks, is that correct?
Yes.
Absolutely.
I'm getting there. Alright, then I'm going to take my sword again and attack the one that I just attacked, the same
Look at
one.
my D&D boy. He's flying. Look at him. Look at him go.
And I'm going to take... Hey, this was sober Candyman. Fucking focus. Focus, motherfucker. Alright, that's fucking... that's 21.
21 to hit?
No, that's 22.
Yeah, that still hits.
22. And then I'm going to go... Ooh, nice. That's 8 damage.
8 damage. Hoo-wee.
And then my bonus action, I cannot throw my sword, but I get...
You can, and you have advantage, so that just makes it a normal roll, because it was at disadvantage.
Alright, so I can just normally throw my sword at the one steering.
Yes.
Alright? I'm going to do that. That's going to be 16.
16 does hit.
9.
9 damage, Jesus. Alright, cool. It looks like that's your turn. These boats are neck and neck, and Candyman has boarded the other boat in response to them boarding your boat.
I yell back at the team, I'm gonna get this boat too, bitches!
Now, Eros, I will say that you are powering this boat currently. You will have to spend your turn powering the boat unless someone else who is a spellcaster wants to burn a spell slot, making sure that it goes forward. You can, however, I will say, use a bonus action if you have any. No? Okay.
No.
Okay, so are you gonna power the boat then?
Yes.
Okay, so you burn a spell slot. Cool. Alright, and then next is going to be another boat that is going to try and play catch up. Because they are last on the initiative, it is going to take... Say again.
Sorry, Aaron. Just so everyone knows, I only have 2 spell slots left.
Okay, I have 5.
Woohoo! Someone's gonna have to power this thing.
We're gonna need to either take these boats out or... Yep.
Okay, cool.
Is there another way to power the boats without the magic spell?
No, this is the only way to power it.
I pull out a dagger. I'm like, blood? Yep.
It's blood? Is it blood? It's blood. Oh boy. Just bleed on the
Alright,
orb.
listen,
Bleed on the
demon.
balls. So Wesley, Eros powers the boat, and that's your turn. This other boat has to spend a whole turn catching up to you guys. They're not going to be able to do anything. And then I need to roll initiative for another member here that you do not see yet. Actually, everyone go ahead and make me a perception check.
11 plus 6, 17.
23.
23.
8.
Anybody that got a 15 or higher.
You see that falcon?
Jesus, so many desert falcons.
I
pretty
look
sure.
up with Candyman. I'm like, there's a falcon here.
Again, you're charging up Eldritch
I
Blast.
shoot off the Eldritch Blast. I'm like, falcons.
So,
I'm
anybody that got a 15 or higher, you look into the sand with all this chaos happening around you, and you can see emerging out of the sand almost what looks to be like a shark fin, like this really, really large shark fin. Except it's kind of like slicked back, not like a shark fin where it's kind of standing straight up in that curve, but more slicked back. And that's what you notice in the sand. Back up at the top of the order, Dustin, you're on this other sail skiff. They are going to try and attack you or get you off. So give me one moment.
That, you should say that differently.
How did I say it?
Get you off.
They're going to want to get him off.
I see what you said. Okay. No, they're
going to attack you or suck your cock.
One of them goes to pull down your pants. Roll for pants. So this dwarf casts a spell on you, Dustin, and it looks like a very similar spell that your sister casts called Hunter's Mark. And he's going to try to hit you with a hand axe.
Can I do anything?
You got any reactions?
Shit.
That's a 10 plus 3. That doesn't hit. He whiffs big time. And he would have gotten some extra damage on you for sure, but he didn't. So you managed to get out of the way or bash it away with your shield. And then the person who's casting a spell is also going to try and attack you. Jesus. I got a 2. You gotta be fucking kidding me with these rolls. Alright, well, neither of them hit you. And then back the main party boat, the one attacking Nezran is going to take a swipe. That is a 9 plus 4, 13.
Nah.
That does not hit.
For fuck's sake, he manages to miss you just by a hair, I imagine, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, cool. Next is the other boat on the other side of the main party boat. And that person is going to throw a javelin at Eros. Try and stop the boat. That's a nat 1. He throws this javelin, and it hits the person attacking Flint. 4. I'm gonna scream. 5 damage. Nope. He's not looking super great, though. Cool. Next is the person attacking Flint. He gets hit in the back of the shoulder.
Thanks for warming him up for me.
He gets hit in the back of the shoulder and looks at you and takes another swipe at you. Flint, that is a 19.
Oh. Hey, my armor class is a 19.
Hey, that means they hit ya.
No.
Yeah, no, that's a real thing. Alright, and they hit you for 6 damage.
Oh, no.
Okay, time to ramp it up. Cool, loving that. Awesome. Next in the order is the party boat. We will resolve Nezran first.
I'm going to once again fire off both beams into the red jack right in front of me.
Go for it.
That first beam, an 8. Second
That's not going to do it.
is a 22.
That'll definitely do it.
So that second damage is 12.
You did 12 damage.
12 damage, correct.
Oh boy. Alright. Yeah, this guy's looking super fucked up. You roast his torso, basically. Cool. Next in that order is Flint.
Yay.
What are you gonna do, bud?
Well, how many people are within 5 feet of me again?
I would say just this one person attacking you.
Damn it. Okay, fine. Word of Radiance again.
Okay, that's a wisdom or a con save.
What?
That's a con save.
Yeah.
Okay.
Argental's the greatest. I'm an idiot. Dear Argental, if you wouldn't mind, I think I've done more than enough to get something else as a Word of Radiance. Please give me your wisdom. Amen.
They got a 12 while you were praying. They got a 12.
Awesome. 3, 1, 4.
4 damage? Okay. Alright. Next, we've got Candyman. Candyman, you've got this dwarf sucking you off. No, he's attacking you. And what are you going to do about that?
Well, I finished first.
Of course.
And,
You don't let him finish first? You're a monster!
Wow. Way to be courteous, Candyman. Unbelievable.
Candyman takes care of his own candy rocks.
That's why it's a good thing that Trish doesn't have feeling below the waist.
Did they fizzle in your mouth?
No, they crack. Alright, so I'm gonna take my sword again. I'm gonna attack the same guy I've been attacking with the free hand motherfucker.
Go for it.
So this motherfucker is. Let's go, bitch face. Fuck. 6.
Yeah, you whiff big time. Miss him completely.
Pisses me off, but I get another attack anyway. So I attack him again because I'm so mad. And that time I get a 19.
19? Yeah, that'll do it.
Alright, and I'm gonna then... No, I can't throw my sword because that'll be the same thing, right?
You can. It'll just be with disadvantage.
I'm going to enable Fighting Spirit again as my bonus action.
How many times can you use Fighting Spirit?
3
times? Okay.
And I've used it one time. Don't you fucking judge me. I'm trying to take over a goddamn boat right now.
You're doing great, bud.
I fucking know I am. Don't judge me. So enable Fighting Spirit as my bonus action, which enables me to have advantages on my attack roll. And can I enable, because that would technically be the end of my turn, can I then now enable action surge?
So go ahead and take your attacks first, and then you can do action surge.
I thought I couldn't take an attack because I thought I just did my second attack.
So if you just did your second attack, how much damage did it do? Because you rolled a 19.
Shit, I didn't even do that. Yeah, you're right. 7 damage.
7 damage. Okay.
Isn't this dude's not dead
Nope,
yet? I've
but he's
literally hit
not
him 3
looking
times.
good.
All right, I enable action surge.
Yep,
which
a
gives
whole
me
nother turn.
Another attack. Another turn. 17.
That'll hit.
8.
8? Ooh, he's on death's door.
Jesus fucking Christ. Do I get a bonus action with that or
You
no?
do.
What can I do on my... If I can't throw my sword, but I can't use another weapon as a... Or I can attack with my sword again,
You
right?
can.
As a bonus action?
You just
Do the
can't
same
use that
fucking
modifier.
thing. Yeah. 12.
12 does not hit. You try to put your back into it for the second swing, but it's just not enough, and it barely misses him. Now, does Action Surge give you 2 more rounds of attacks?
No, I thought it just gave me the one. I just took the one.
Okay, cool.
You can take 1 additional action on your turn.
Okay.
This can be used 1 time per short
Okay.
rest. Did I do it
No,
wrong?
you did it right. Good reading, man. Good reading.
You
Solid
keep
reading.
judging me.
Oh,
I'm gonna get
he
this boat
gets
taken
good
over.
reading, and I get no. This ain't.
Okay.
You're wrong. You're wrong. You're wrong.
I mean, yeah, you were wrong. So, Eros, you are next. You, I believe, are on your last spell slot, or do you?
Second to last.
Second to last. All right. So I'm assuming you power this thing a little longer.
Burn, baby, burn.
Okay, that's another 40 feet. So you guys are 80 feet through the desert right now.
I got a
And we
question.
have 300
So,
to go.
in my boat that I'm on, is it like it keeps moving with it? Like I'm trying to
they're keeping
gauge
up.
how far
They're
the boat.
keeping up.
Okay.
Yeah, for sure.
Because if I don't take over this boat, I'm fucked.
Yeah, no, 100%. Can't wait to resolve that. So,
I already got it planned out, bruh.
Flint. Nope, sorry. Eros, you keep powering the boat. The next boat that was coming up to you guys is finally going to try and do something. However, before them in the initiative, you see that shark fin disappear.
Hey
Like this-
guys, the Elvis land shark just disappeared. I don't know if you saw that.
So it disappears in the sand, and these guys are about to do the same tactic where they cast jump on one of their members and they try to raid your sail skiff. However, this massive, like, jawed animal with the mouth the size of what looks to be like half a car.
I gotta get out of here!
Takes this massive bite out of this tailing sail skiff. Say that 10 times fast. And it takes a
Tailing sail skip.
Taste
tailing
the
sail-
the smelling test. It's like my cock.
and it takes this huge chomp out of the sail skip, and it crashes in the desert. And this thing swarms the sail skiff, just raking over these people as they fall head first, body first into the sand. And that's what you see as you travel very quickly away from it.
Are they dead?
Yeah, I mean, like, you'd assume so. Like a giant
Oh,
shark-looking
wow.
thing. Everyone go ahead and make me either a history or an animal handling check real quick.
Guarantee I get a 1.
Oops.
17 on a history. Do you want both or just one?
16. on
You can do
animal
one or the
handling.
other, whichever's higher for you.
I'll do history. It
What
was a
was-
17.
What was the other one?
Animal handling or history. Either way.
Oh, all right, 13.
16 on
13,
animal
okay.
handling.
I got a +2 with animal handling. I'm gonna jump on that fucking shark, bro.
Oh, shit. Okay. So you guys all know what you just saw was a very above average size bulette. That is basically what Allie said, a land shark. This thing can burrow very quickly and can even keep up with your sail skiffs, so it's a really good thing that that one was tailing behind, for sure. So yeah, that's its whole turn. It just takes out an entire sail skiff.
Oh shit!
Back up at the top of the order.
So I rolled for animal handling. Does that mean I can handle the animal?
If you do, like, hella good at it,
17?
you would need at least a nat 20.
That's
That's
bullshit.
bare minimum. Yeah, I mean, yeah, now imagine that, like, 3 times bigger with, like, slick
Dude, that's
back
fucking freaky
scales
looking, bro.
And, like, yeah, it's massive.
For our listeners, this is a fucking land shark that we're looking at, and it's fucking the most terrifying thing I've ever seen in my life.
You know land sharks aren't real, Dustin. They can't hurt you.
You ever been in the sand long enough to fucking see one? No,
Fair
you haven't,
point.
so shut
Back
the
up at the
fuck
top of the order, we've got one of the boats that Dustin is on. They're going to try and take a couple swings at Dustin.
Come get yourself a piece.
Does a 23 hit, bud?
No.
You are lying. All right, here we go.
Yeah, it does. Where'd my temp go? What the fuck?
That is a 5 plus 3. 8 damage to you, Dustin. Candyman. Cool, and then one of them is going to try to pop off a spell at you. Get you off the boat.
No.
That's another 3. I've had 3 threes tonight. I'm pretty sure
Wow.
that's it, right? We can imagine.
That is.
We can hope. And then the sail skiff on the other side. I'm sorry. We need to resolve the one attacking Nezran first. Nezran, they're going to take a swipe at you.
Do you have all this?
They rolled a
written down?
14 by itself. So yeah, that's definitely going to hit.
Hmm.
Yeah, these... And actually, Nezran, you notice that this sword, the teeth it's made of, are the exact same teeth of the bulette you just saw come out of the ground.
As it swings toward me, I go, that looks familiar. Ah!
Yeah, so that's 8 damage for
Oh, buddy, buckaroo. Thank goodness I have some temp agency here.
you.
Yeah, dude, I'd be dead.
Cool.
without
Now on the
that.
other side, one of them is going to try to throw a javelin again at Eros. And they get a 15 by itself. Does that hit you, Eros? Yes. Okay, cool. They're going to do 4 damage.
Ow, bitch, that hurt a lot. Fuck.
You scream into the desert. So one of them is going to attack Flint on the boat. That is another 3. That I'm going to lose my
now
shit.
You got 12.
Amazing. Super de duper, gang. I love
This
it.
in this episode 13.
Holy shit. Oh my god. We're
Dude,
cursed.
that's fucking
yeah.
wild, Scott.
Alright, everybody, that's it. This is our last episode. It's a thing. Alright, cool. Later, everyone. So, it's the party boat's turn. Nezran, what do you do?
I am going to use one blast, try to finish this red jack in front of me, and then I'm going to shoot the other blast at the sorcerer, the spellcaster powering the Skiff at Candy.
Okay. Interesting. Okay, yeah, go ahead and roll to see if you hit him.
First is 13, and I would say that first one, just due to necessity, is the person in front of me.
That does
and then
hit.
the second one is 15.
That also hits. Yeah, roll your damage for both.
First is 6, and second is 14. Shit.
Oh my god. Yeah, you absolutely toast the one in front of you. The second one is still standing, but you get a good chunk. You get a good chunk of him. Alright. Next. Flint. Flint, what do you do?
Well, do I still have one attacking me?
Mm-hmm.
And how many are in range?
Just the one.
And how many are left?
So there's one on the skiff across from you, and then there's one attacking you, and then Nezran just toasted the one that he was fighting.
Okay, I guess I do Word of Radiance again.
Okay.
Arshental's the greatest, and I'm an idiot. I mean, we've been through this. I'm sorry, okay?
He got a dirty 20.
Fuck. I'm sorry, okay? We've been through
Yeah,
this.
the one time you fuck up the prayer. Nice one. Cool. Next is, unless you want to do like a bonus action or anything.
No.
I
not
believe
right now.
Eros is almost out of spells.
Okay.
Yeah, I have one left.
Let me know when you want me to take over.
Bro, we not fucking making it across the sand.
No, we're not.
Wesley, let me know when you want me to take over. I start walking towards Wesley. So that I
Alright, they're
can
gonna
take
get
over.
an attack of opportunity,
Why?
because you're leaving the area of where you're fighting.
Okay, never mind. I don't do that then.
Okay, you don't do that.
We should make a rule now when we get more comfortable that like if you make a decision, you just have to stick with it. No
I
matter what.
also agree
I
with
will
that.
I will be the most fucked in that situation, but it would be way more fun.
Okay, cool. Next, let's deal with Candyman. Candyman, what do you do? You're on this other boat.
All right, I'm gonna fucking kill this goddamn son of a bitch. Is what
You
I'm
can
gonna
try.
do. Don't you fucking. And I'm annoyed, so I'm gonna take my hand axe because I'm pissed off. My short sword still hasn't done
Okay.
anything. So I'm just gonna. I want to kill him. I'm like, looks like it's time to bring out Lil Poppy.
Lil Poppy. That's what you named your axe, huh?
Yeah.
A
16.
samurai with an axe is hilarious to me. Yeah, that hits. I'm not even gonna make you roll damage. He's got 1 hit point left. How do you kill this thing?
I pull the hand axe out. I flip it. I take the hand axe and I flip it up. It does 3 flips.
Exactly.
And then I grab the handle and then just slash that shit down right in the middle
Why
of his
3
head.
flips? Are you mocking
Yeah.
me? Is that a thing? Is that okay?
Yeah.
Well, all right.
Hey, I'm all about connecting the fucking
Yep,
storyline,
axe
bro.
to the face. Love
And
it.
then I use my line and I go, Candyman can, and the Candyman
The
did.
Candyman can. Cool. Is that your turn?
No, it's not my fucking turn. You fucking kidding
Mm-hmm.
me right now? All right. So then, how far are the next 2
So
away
you're
from
within
me? So
hitting
there's 2
distance
more on this.
of the person powering the skiff, and then the other person is, I'm gonna say, a little bit further
How
away.
far is the one? Is it 5 feet from me?
No. The one steering is like 10 feet away from you.
So can I throw my hand axe at it because my range is 20 to 60? Can I throw my hand axe at the one steering?
Yeah, for sure.
I'm gonna take my other hand axe out and then throw my fucking hand axe to that motherfucker. 21.
21. I believe you. So what's the distance for the hand axe that you're throwing?
20 to, and then 20 short range, 60
Okay,
long
so you'll
range.
do that at disadvantage then.
I thought you said that. Dude, I don't
just
understand
kidding.
this shit.
Go ahead. 21 hits.
You're a fucking idiot. Alright, 21 hits. And then that is my 8 damage.
Okay. Yeah,
Okay.
he takes it.
Alright, and then I'm gonna move right into the one that's steering now because I haven't moved
Absolutely.
yet.
You're still near him, so yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm trying to fucking. So I'm gonna take my sword of rebound out, and I'm gonna slash that motherfucker with my sword of
Okay.
rebound. $22.
22 does hit.
Yeah. 4
4 damage. He's looking real bad. Alright.
And then I get a bonus action. Fucker.
Okay.
And then I take my sword of rebound and I swing at that motherfucker again.
Go ahead. 22 hits.
4 damage.
4 damage. Candyman, you strike down the Red Jack game member that is powering this sail skiff, and it starts slowing down.
Oh, I didn't think about that.
Okay. So that's your turn. Eros, this is your last spell slot, correct? Burning.
That is correct.
Everyone's
Okay.
so chill about it. He's like,
Alright,
Yeah.
that's it.
and there's a shark. I mean, whatever.
Baby
I say you
shark,
save it. I say-
baby shark.
I say you save the spell shot and let Flint take over.
It's too
on
late.
that
I
so you
already,
can
I
save-
already spent it.
It's fine. I was actually trying to game plan, but like, whatever, fuckface. Do it. Hope the shark eats you. Have a good
Well,
one.
unless you wanted me to cast hideous laughter or comprehend languages, you can go eat my ass. I'm casting a spell slot to power the goddamn boat, and then
Comprehend is
after
good.
this,
Cool.
Flint has to take
They
over.
say this like they're yelling at each other over the sand.
Oh boy. Alrighty, that's another 40 feet. Awesome. So, back up at the top of the order, his boat numero uno. I will say, Candyman, this boat is slowing down tremendously. You are going to have to run.
I have an
book
idea.
it. Yeah?
Well, I have tools, and I'm a folk hero. I have no idea what
Oh,
this
God.
means, but it says tools, carpenter tools, and it says vehicles, land. So I would like to fix the boat and make it power by itself.
That's not possible. This thing
Now,
is powered by
Says I can
magic.
do it, but I'm gonna fix it so it's not powered by magic. It's powered by
That's-
good old fashioned
So, okay,
gasoline.
so that's like saying you'll take a car, right? And you'll be like, listen, instead of gasoline, I'll make it run on water, man. Right now. Like, don't even trip. Like,
You know we're mid pursuit,
split
right?
second. Yeah, don't even worry about it.
I'm sorry. I thought we were in a magical place that can just
nope.
make
All
shit
right,
happen.
So
There's a shark in the middle of the fucking
the
sand.
other person attacking Flint is going to take a swing at Flint. They get an 18 plus 4. That's gonna do it.
I say. Wait, no, we have no more spell slots. 2.
Another 3 plus 2. It's 5 damage, Flint. All right. And then
would
they're
like
also
to
going to
give
throw
myself-
a javelin at Eros. That's a 7. That's an 11 plus.
Can I
Okay,
get-
so it's an 11. That doesn't hit you, Eros. Son of a-
No, you missed me, you
Okay,
twat.
Yeah. Let it out. Yep, for sure. All right. Oh, God. Next is the party boat. All right, so Nezran, what do you do?
I'm going to call over to Candyman. I'm going to say, get off the boat before the shark comes, and then I'm going to run over to where Eros is. and I'm going to see. Is it possible for me to use an Eldritch Blast to power the orb as a cantrip, or do cantrips not qualify?
Cantrips do not qualify. However, with an Eldritch Blast, go ahead and give me an Arcane check. Arcana, sorry.
You could Eldritch Blast the person that's attacking me, and then I could take
Very true.
care of
I got a 7.
7? Yeah, don't do that if you want to not have this thing explode. Maybe, probably. You don't know.
Well, as I get this sudden feeling of, maybe that's not a good idea, I'm going to rush over by the other red jack and then fire off both blasts at them.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead and roll to see if you hit.
The first one is an 18, second is 14.
Hella hit. Yeah, go for it.
Total damage on that is 19.
19. Okay, yeah, you bury this person in the sand by, like, just the force of the blast knocking them off of your sail skiff. Just done. They're done. Jesus fuck. Cool. Loving that. Flint, it is your turn.
Okay, cool. So I move over to power the boat.
Absolutely.
Question?
Yeah.
If I power the boat with a very strong spell, does the boat go faster?
That is an excellent question. Why don't you try it?
No.
Okay. I'm going to cast... Does it matter?
Dramaturgy.
Just tell me what level of spell slot you're using.
Second level... Zone of Truth.
Okay, so you use a second level spell slot?
Yes.
This thing
If it blows
takes
up,
the
I'm
fuck
my
off.
asshole.
Woo!
I need Eros and Nezran to make a dex save.
Oh, fuck! Too fast! Too fast!
Well, I've been using level 3 spells this whole
Holy
time.
shit, why didn't
Hey,
you say so?
I didn't think it would make a difference.
Oh, yes, it does.
Hey, dipshits! I'm still on the other boat.
Yeah, I used
Well, that sucks for you.
5 slots all in levels 2 and 3.
Okay, so you're way further ahead, but we'll say that the other boats have been keeping pace with you. You said 2 and 3?
Yeah, so 5. I've used 5 spells
Oh my god.
to power the boat.
Wait,
Because I
5?
did one. Yeah, I did one that crashed the first boat, and then I've used 4 on this boat.
Holy shit. Okay, yeah, you guys are definitely very far ahead. Awesome. So, here's the problem. Candyman, I'm gonna
Yeah.
need you
To ride
make-
the land shark.
2 separate
do
athletics
it.
checks. One of them is going to be to get a running start to catch your boat in time. And the other one is going to be the amount of distance you get on your jump to get to your boat.
Alright, so my first one, 21.
21 is going to do it. You get a
And then I
running
need to do
jump
another.
off of your sail skiff.
And the other one is to get on it.
Yes.
I'm so nervous.
Me too.
14.
Oh, Candyman.
Oh no. Oh no.
So the first difficulty check was a 20. You got a 21. The second difficulty check was just making sure that you, like, aim well enough for the jump that you get onto the boat, which is way less difficult. The difficulty check was a 13.
Nice.
You're a very lucky man. So you
And-
land 1 foot on the boat and you lose your balance a little bit, and you manage to, like, get both feet planted and you're on the boat now.
Congratulations,
Rocketing
dipshit! Welcome
forward.
to the party!
I look at Flint. I just took care of a whole boat by myself.
And then I lean over and go, "No, you didn't.
Yeah, I did. I literally killed everyone on that boat.
No, you didn't. I damaged one of them pretty badly. So
suck it. So Eros and Nezran, what were your dex checks?
Mine was an 18.
18, you're fine.
That was pretty.
You managed to get your bearings and stabilize yourself.
3.
3.
Oh, fuck.
Eros, you fall prone.
No damage, right?
Oh, no damage.
Ouch.
No, you just like fall. You're like, fuck.
Shit.
Cool. There's still one boat left, opposing you guys, and guess what? You see that giant shark fin again. It is going, and you guys are very far along now in this process. I'm not even going to add up the numbers at this point. You can see in the distance the sand wall coming up, and it's just this massive spiraling sandstorm, just hundreds of feet tall, hundreds of feet wide, and it looks like it just blocks out the sky. It's so large, this giant wind tornado-esque looking thing. And the Bulette, let me go ahead and roll here. This hella dangerous, large-ass thing. It's a land shark. Yeah, for sure it takes a chunk out of this boat. So much so... No, the other boat. Yeah, it's aiming for the other boat. Takes a chunk out of the boat that is opposing you and gets the rudder, and it crashes, but it doesn't stick around to, reap the benefits of any of its prey it might have just caught. It disappears and then pops back up again and is still chasing your boat. Flint, you are pumping spells into this sail skiff as fast as you can to make it go faster and faster. You are gaining speed, however the Bulette is hot on your tail. You are going faster and faster toward this wall of sand, and then finally Hale says, "Flint, punch it," and you use your highest level spell to make it rocket into the sandstorm. As you weather this treacherous sandstorm, the violent winds pick up faster and faster as you go further, and eventually you see the gale start ripping the mast apart of your sail skiff. You keep pushing as hard as you can until eventually a large wall of darkness is upon you guys. And the lights just go out, and you see nothing. And you hear nothing. And you feel nothing. Candyman, you wake up with a start and look around, and you are in a lush green area. And you try to get your bearings. None of your companions are awake yet. You can see them all around you. The sail skiff is in pieces behind you. You look up and you see all of these moving, floating platforms, some with flower patches, some with waterfalls, and they disband and connect with one another. They are moving toward each other and moving away from each other across the skies here. Each looks to be like their own little oasis or utopia. Very similar to, I don't know if you guys have ever seen that weird painting or drawing, Relativity by M.C. Escher, with all of those upward moving stairs, sideways moving stairs, upside down stairs, all that stuff.
Inception? I've seen Inception.
Yeah, kind of like that, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
A figure walks up to you, Candyman, while you're kind of gathering yourself on the ground in pain. And as you look up at this person and try to bring their silhouette into focus, they extend a helping hand to you and say, "Hey there, boy. Standing above you is your father, Colt Candy." He says, "Damn, you got big." And that's where we're going to end our session.
I have
What the fuck?
so many questions.
Yeah.
Daddy.
Daddy!
That's your first word. That's the first word out of your mouth. Is the second. Daddy. Guys, go ahead and follow, subscribe, all of our social media channels that we post on. If you do any of that, we will go ahead and make sure to use your name in the show at some point. We also have our website, thatbigddenergy.com, where you can listen to all of our episodes and everything like that. We're going to go across the board. Scott, do you have anything to plug? Come on, bring it on. Come on.
Brush your teeth, and as always, listen to that Big D&D Energy podcast.
Yeah, all right. Cool. I love it. I love it every time it happens. Dustin, do you have anything to plug?
Yeah, sure. Drinks on Dusty podcast comes out every Thursday.
Oh, nothing. It was perfect. I just I love it so goddamn much that I had to swear about it.
Oh, yeah. Sorry. Drinks on Dusty podcast comes out every Thursday. So, yeah, be on the look for that. And new guests every Thursday announced. New episodes.
Absolutely.
Dope. Get drunk and talk to people.
Wesley, do you have anything to plug?
Yeah, the dog show will be weekly.
Sweet. So is it still going to be seasonal, or is it actually going to be
yes, we're going to do it'll be seasonal. We're going to, because we kind of like to take breaks for that show.
Oh, sure.
But we are releasing a new podcast,
which is
Good Food for Bad Friends.
Nifty.
And Aaron is featured in that. He is the pilot episode, actually.
Peak episode,
so
right there.
Check that out. Not the peak. No, don't say you're the peak episode.
First episode.
That doesn't help me. So we've got a lot of shows coming out that we've been brewing. So
podcast.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, it's the way of the future.
This pandemic.
That's all I've got. And otherwise, just stay safe, stay healthy, stay cooking. Rub food all over your genitals.
You know how it is during the pandemic. Y'all discovered that you can rub food on your genitals. It's nice. It's
you can rub genitals on your food.
You can rub genitals. I mean, it goes both ways. It's really nice.
I don't recommend corn cobs.
I disagree. Allie, do you have anything to plug?
Well, I've been thinking about how to plug something.
Well,
I've been thinking about how to plug something.
Ooh, okay.
That isn't current or eventy, and
plugging something has to do
so
with
hard. I don't know when this is going to come out, so I'll just say voting is super important. Look what happens. Andre Braugher did not win for Best Actor.
Unbelievable. It's
in
the
Emmys. In the Emmys.
It's the lead chief from Brooklyn Nine-Nine, who is just so phenomenal, and we're so surprised. But listen, Schitt's Creek, you're all right, I guess. Anyway,
I like Schitt's Creek. It's just that particular thing.
Listen, any show that spells shit like SCHITT, and you're like, oh, I get it. They're up Schitt's Creek, but it's also their last name.
But
also
God, so without
funny.
A paddle.
Oh, so good. And that's where I'm going to cut the episode.
I mean, I can do another one if you want.
Yeah, go ahead. Take two.
No,
Marker.
Do you really want me to?
No, I liked it.
You liked it? Okay,
Yeah.
cool. I
personally hated it, but...
Oh, okay, cool. I'm glad, Dustin. I'm glad you hated it. We have to restart the whole episode. Let's stop recording. This podcast is brought to you by the Arcadia Podcast Network. Check us out at thatbigddenergy.com or any of your social media platforms.